Hello everybody, and welcome back to Moonlight Castle. We are in Russell's kitchen. Here, let me adjust the microphone real quick. There we go. We are gonna go bake a cake. It was the thing, right? Where it's a, how does it go? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake, something like that. What's that Lazy Town song? What? I don't remember. It's been like nearly 20 years. It's fine. Let's stop embarrassing ourselves, right? Let's just do the reading. It's these guys that are supposed to be embarrassing, not me. It's a guy in this Pokeball hoodie. Russell briefly returns, brought more ingredients, and left the room again. Clyde walked over to make sure everything was in order, giving Liam some breathing room. Why don't we focus on cooking instead? I'll throw something out in exchange. I wasn't going to let him. I needed Liam to keep Clyde busy for me. Do you really hate talking about yourself this much? I am legally obligated to disagree, or else Clyde won't stop lecturing me over it. I think Russell prepared everything needed for this tiramisu, down to the correct dosages. Dosages? That's how we're phrasing that? Okay. He didn't seem happy about that. Don't tell me you wanted to measure them yourself. Of course! This is part of our challenge. I'm sure he just wanted to make sure you succeeded. I glanced over to those lonely eggs sitting by the sink. Just toss them out the window. Just open that window, take those eggs, toss them. You know, they're biodegradable. He left you a different challenge. They walked closer, saw what I was referring to, and froze. I could tell. They could tell that none of us had ever done this before. And there's nothing shameful about not knowing how to crack an egg in your mid-20s. Bro, I was making, like, flip omelets when I was, like, 7 or 8. What do you mean? Then you should regain your honor and do it again. I am incapable of feeling this shame thingy you mentioned. I didn't. He did. It's easier than we think, really. Then you do it. I refuse to be held accountable for breaking them. I'm against wasting food. This whole cooking thing was Clyde's idea. It's time for him to step up and be a man. But he's stopped responding ever since the eggs came into view. I guess I'll try. I reached for the box only for Clyde to spring back to life and intercept my arm. No! This is my responsibility to bear. You guys are so dramatic. These are just eggs! Joel, tell me what to do. Okay, so you want to lightly tap them at the edge of the sink a few times. Try a little harder if it doesn't crack. I haven't done that myself, but I watched Mom cook. I watched Mom cooking. Make sure to go easy on them. They're fragile. Clyde nodded and followed my advice. His face lit up as a crack appeared in the middle of the egg. Oh, look, I got it. Lord, what do I do now? Now put your finger in the middle and push. You want to grab the shell and split it into 2 halves. Wow. Okay. This must have been a magical moment for him. I could see how proud he felt for succeeding. Liam labeled it beginner's luck, but I bet he wanted that egg to plop in the dragon's face. If I remember, someone was supposed to share his life or something. Is this really necessary? A very important step in my baking process. Yes. It's boring, and there's nothing worth remembering in there. All I hear is a bunch of excuses. I understand my request is catching you by surprise, which is why I'm down to compromise and ask questions instead. That should make it easier on you. Clyde revealed a notebook and, after staring at an empty page, began jotting down some ideas for Liam. Okay, I couldn't replicate this kind of dedication. But I attempted to by using my phone instead. This is ridiculous. What is wrong with you two? A lot. But you know, there's a lot wrong with me as well. You know, we're all in good company here. I'll give you something simple first, okay? Tell me about your hobbies. But you already know that. Ah, I see. You want Clyde's questions instead. I thought I'd help you, but you must be secretly enjoying being Clyde's bitch instead. What was your question again? Hobbies, yeah. I love that question. We're also going to answer the questions you receive, so you won't feel targeted. I groaned in response. We are? Liam beamed with joy. Suddenly, you don't sound excited anymore. I feel like we should go back to baking. We will as soon as we share our hobbies with one another. I love pranking people. Something else that doesn't include bothering others? Bruh, I got nothing. My entire life is bothering other people. Why do you think I have a YouTube channel? Great. The president is all so picky now. I enjoy watching movies. Horror movies are my favorite. Seeing people reacting under stressful situations is entertaining to me. I know that it wasn't just fictional people he was talking about. Weirdo. Why do you think I like spending time with Joel? You should call it for what it is. Bullying. That's subjective. There's nothing subjective about it. It's a little bit subjective. Our conversation was suddenly interrupted by a bright flash. It was Clyde taking a picture of us with his phone. You had the flash on? I'm into photography. Of course he would be. The dragon walked closer and showed us a glimpse of his gallery. Pictures of immortal fragments of time that don't forget. I could see his effort into building a proper composition. There's a story in each one of them, and they're all beautiful. He seemed to be using a wide variety of filters, dramatically changing the mood of said photo. Picture? Picture. No. Cool. Now delete it. I didn't give you permission to take that. You're right. I apologize. Oh, let him keep it. What is he gonna do with it? It's not that. I don't feel like telling you. I deleted it. Now you answer the question. I play games when I go back to my apartment. Thank you for being normal. It's almost refreshing to hear. I'm so busy studying that it's a miracle I get to do something else. I see. I'll save the next question for later. And here I thought I ruined your little bonding session. Clyde was surprisingly stubborn on that front. Of course you didn't. I, like your pictures. You take great care in making all of them feel memorable. You think so? Yeah. Joel, stop encouraging him and focus on the cake. If only I had listened to Russell's explanation earlier. I remember all the steps. Just follow my lead. As we did, the cake looking fine-ish for our standards, but the taste remained. There's an R-E in front of there. Let's go. Let us go. Remained a mystery. Okay, now we place it in the fridge. We're not tasting it? It tastes fine earlier. Eating that singular parts doesn't mean... No, it's fine. I'm not getting invested over this. I want to gamble the taste. It's time for our second break. I was hoping you'd forget that. We can always jump straight into cleaning the kitchen if you want. I should have listened to Russell and stepped out.
The second question it is. Hurrah!
Clyde pulled out his notebook, flipped through it, and pointed at something he wrote. Tell me something about your family.
Seriously?
This was a gigantic leap forward, but that I didn't like. It could be anything. I have parents. There we go. That is something. I demand an easier question.
I burned that bridge years ago and completely cut contact with them. I can't answer, even if I wanted to.
Why is that? Did something bad happen?
They're just rotten people. I was meant to return the favor and show gratitude. I was only a slave in their eyes.
Oh dear, that wasn't what I expected to hear. I'd rather not make this conversation more miserable than it already is. I agree. Oh, what about food? That's much better, isn't it?
You should have started with that one.
This innocent question proved to be just as difficult for me to answer.
You like cereal!
I'm assuming. He did buy a box earlier. I don't know if I've got a real favorite. I tend to skip meals, and when they do happen, it's fast food.
Then you like Burger. Do you like Burger, Joel?
Joel, that's not good at all.
Why is that? I always order takeout. My go-to is ramen, but I like to snatch some sushi on the side.
Please tell me your diet isn't limited to those two alone. I just don't have the time to be planning my meals and cooking food.
He knows the struggle.
What about homemade meals? Have you guys eaten any at all lately? Nah, I thought we made that clear enough.
But Clyde, have you made your own home-cooked meals? The answer's no to that, buddy.
I cook almost all of my food. I have food cooking right now.
So we gotta finish this video up in a timely manner.
So it doesn't burn. Does Russell's count?
Hey, I'm too young to give a fuck about what I eat. Remind me in 5 years or so.
You should think about improving your diet now. Eating the same thing every day is terrible for you. It's not that simple. Making food takes too much out of your day, and I can't afford to waste it there. There's a lot in the way.
It's easy for him to say when someone else does it for him. Waiter, please bring me more of that luxury. I'll just be sitting here and wait. You just need to snap your fingers and food magically spawns in your face.
Spawns? It means appear. I'm really sorry. There are still a lot of things I don't know. Liam walked toward the exit before giving us one more look.
We're done, right?
Technically, yes. We are. If we ignore the chaos we created while baking. But we should clean the kitchen first, before leaving.
You guys will take care of that for me, or yeah?
Was he going to leave me alone with Clyde for a second time? No, we won't. Fine. You may leave.
You two should continue to have fun. I got more questions rolling in.
I sighed. At least let the others know we're done.
That's the kind of assignment I like to do.
I gather our dirty plates and walk to the sink. Clyde, in the meantime, wiped the tables clean. Silence descended upon the room as I scrambled to finish. I was hoping to talk to you alone again. So you wanted Liam to escape? I scrubbed faster. A couple more, I would get an excuse to leave. Escape? I'm sure now that I can't save him. He won't let me be the one. I stopped cleaning and turned around. What are you talking about? I could see him staring at the door behind me, checking for people. Do you know how Blake and I met? I hope he didn't pick you up from the bathroom as well. He gave me a confused look, and honestly, I deserved that one. He was asking for help. I don't believe that. My response was so cut and dry that it bothered me. I could tell he lied. I see that you know him well. You're right. He didn't do that. He doesn't talk about his problems at all. And if you question him, he might tell you the opposite. I could take a guess of where he was going with this. That is the Blake I know. I just wished he'd stop. But I could tell that he was crying for help. He wanted someone to save him. He never really said it out loud, and I'm sure he'd tell you I'm being ridiculous. But his actions, that way, the way he used to talk to me, I could sense that something was wrong. So I took him in. Liam looks the same way to you, doesn't he? Not just him. I see. I can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped. I will give it a try, but he wants someone else to hear that cry, not me. And then? Then what? What happened after you took him in? Do they work for you? You fix them, make them feel indebted to you, and then they do everything to you. Everything you want, that is what that said. I realize that. It's fine. Joel, no. I would never do that. Blake is... I know why he helps you. He wanted to freely walk on campus. Joining the council was a suggestion. You want to help people that are useful. Stop lying to me. I wish I could help everyone, but I need to start somewhere. And I'm not lying when I say that you've been asking for my help ever since you came on the campus. That never happened. I didn't do any of that. I've been avoiding you the whole time. You can't say that. You don't know how it feels. You can't help someone if you don't even understand them. You're right. I don't understand. That's why I'm hoping to learn. I really want you to think about it. See, I was right. I knew that we couldn't be friends. We're just too different. I made my way to the door only to meet Russell as he walked in. You didn't have to do that. He looked ready to do all the cleaning himself. It's the least we could do after you allowed us in the kitchen. Yeah. I swallowed my feelings and pretended nothing had happened. You two can leave. What's left to me? Of course. If you need me, I'll be outside. I felt Russell's hand firmly holding my shoulder while the dragon walked away. Do you need something? He heard us talking, didn't he? I wanted to apologize for scolding you earlier. Oh, don't mention it. I should have warned you. What is this pose? And I should have been more understanding. I suppose we both handled it poorly. There's one more thing. Yes? Your feelings matter. I know. No, you don't. You're misunderstanding. What Clyde said isn't true. I don't need help. Everything's going great. I got a scholarship and all. I wasn't in a situation where I needed help. Much less fortunate people could use that. That was fine. I'm sure that you'll find your way regardless. Everyone seemed to be waiting for us. At least I believed so, because some were missing. They went out like Clyde did. Clyde? Huh. I didn't mean to be so harsh on him. I hope I get the chance to apologize later. No! No apologies. Oh look, he's back! Ryan quickly waved his paw to get my attention. I moved toward him after forcing, that is what that word is, I know that word, a smile. Oh, it's Patrice. It's the Tagore. He was sharing a drink with Patrice at the front counter, exactly where I left him before. You look like you've got home from war. Don't say that. He looks fine. I failed to hide my misery again. Great. It was tiring, that's all.
How'd it go?
I want to hear the bad part first. And trust me, he didn't want to hear that. None. Patrice didn't believe me. But he had no way of making me spill the beans.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Cup's empty. I need a refill. Patrice moved the mug up to my face, the rank smell of beer still inside. I pulled away as my nose crinkled to it.
Oh, we're getting ready to leave. Let's save it for the real party.
The bear lowered the tiger's arms and got up from his seat.
I'm going to check on our rental van. Meet me outside when you're ready to go.
I reached for my paw before he could leave. Are you feeling better? He cracked a smile and patted my head.
I was just tired. Nothing that a few drinks and a chat with my friends couldn't fix. Okay. Get ready. We're leaving soon.
And the bear wobbled away and headed for the van. Look at him go, so carefree. Doesn't it make you jealous? I'd love to stop thinking for a while. You really need to get drunk. No, I do not. By the way, Dylan was looking for you. Awkwardly laughing it off, the universe was about to deliver the final blow on me. Did he? And here I thought Liam was the only one capable of riling me up. Did something happen while I was away? Nothing at all. And that's the problem. He walked over, asked us where you were, and left the moment he learned you were busy. Hello, remember me? The guy you ditched a few hours ago. The one you owe an explanation. He barely acknowledged me. Maybe he was having a bad day. I can tell that something must have happened that he's not telling me. I didn't know you two were close. Kinda. He doesn't have anyone to talk to, and we spent a lot of time together at the gym. Patrice stared at the empty cup inside, the tiger wanting another drink, but the barista just wasn't there. Alright everyone, I'm going to end the part here, so I do hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.